Right now at 4:30, we are learning new details about a woman who was found shot dead inside a car in Orland Park.
It's happened near a subdivision of townhomes near 170th Street and LaGrange. And now the Chicago Letter Carrier Union has confirmed to us that 28-year-old woman was a postal worker. NBC5's Courtney Sisk spoke to the mayor and a witness who saw this happen.
The medical examiner's office says it's a 28-year-old woman who was found dead inside of a car here. The community says this is a tragic and rare occurrence in Orland Park.
This morning I heard a series of maybe like 5 to 10 gunshots.
Jacqueline Morgan was waiting up for a food order, but instead of a knock on her door,
the gunshots were extremely loud.
She heard the The Chicago woman dead in a car right outside near 170th and Redbud Lane.
When I ran to the window, I saw a young man running across our little wooded area, and a car speeding down what is Pond Willow Drive. I saw her probably get up off her gas, and the car rolled a little bit, then stopped.
She believes she's seen the woman's car there before, but didn't recognize the one that sped off. Orland Park police spent the early hours Wednesday investigating, trying to piece together what led up to the shooting.
It's obviously tragic to hear that a young woman lost her life, and tragic for her, tragic for the family, and our heart goes out to the family.
Orland Park Mayor Keith Peacock says the crime is shocking and infrequent for the village.
It was one of my first questions, is there any other danger to the community? And the answer was no. All indications were that the perpetrator had fled.
The South Suburban Major Crimes Task Force is now investigating, while nearby residents share a greater message.
Get your kids. It's got to stop. If you have a son, a nephew, or someone who you knew were out here and they were not supposed to, please tell somebody.
Welcome back to the channel. What is going on with the Going Zone with OTFjam and lildurk? Information is being put out that Octavia Redmond was OTFjam's girlfriend. That is not true. We're going to get straight into it. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so when I get the drop, you get the drop. And thank you for tuning in. Let's get it.
Enough is enough.
The chant is not new, but today, postal workers and their advocates demand change with renewed urgency.
We need protection, okay? And that's the bottom line.
Today, several unions representing postal workers rallied at the Roseland Post Office, the same station where Octavia Redmond worked. Redmond was shot and killed while on her route in July in West Pullman.
The carriers that come to work each and every day, they feel the pain of the losing their system. And they don't want to go out sometimes to deliver the mail. Like to say the staffing issues, mental issues going out there, scared if they're going to be the next victim.
Just before the rally, they got word that a 15-year-old boy had been charged in Redmond's murder.
We're thankful that someone was apprehended. We have to let the authorities do their due diligence, and hopefully justice will be served.
Prosecutors told the judge Redmond was tracked and shot several times. The teen, who we're not identifying because he's a minor, was arrested in Iowa yesterday and is charged with first-degree murder in Cook County. Redmond's husband, who is also a letter carrier, declined to comment leaving court.
Protection for postal workers. That's the plea of a union president after a letter carrier was shot and killed. Now, this comes as violence against postal workers is on the rise. Asal Razai in the newsroom right now with more on these attacks and the call for change.
Yeah, Suzanne, tributes for that postal worker killed just yesterday have been pouring in on social media. It comes with the renewed push to protect postal workers. 48-year-old Octavia Redmond shot multiple times while out delivering mail Friday morning in the West Pullman neighborhood. Police say an unknown man walked up to her and started shooting. They got away and Redmond later died at the hospital. Unfortunately, the deadly shooting is the latest in a string of violent attacks. Just last week, an armed robbery of a letter carrier was captured on camera. It follows back-to-back robberies of USPS trucks earlier this month. We spoke to the president of Letter Carriers Union in Chicago, who says these attacks are preventable.
3 people have been arrested in connection to the deadly shooting of an Orlando Park mother who worked as a mail carrier in Chicago. back on March the 20th. Michelle Williams, 28, was found shot and killed inside a car near Pine Willow Drive in Orlando Park. William was a dedicated mail carrier based out the 4th Dornburn Post Office. She was also a mother of 3. This is OTF Jam's girlfriend.
Tonight, a young woman is dead after a shooting in the southwest suburbs.
Her body found early this morning in a car in Orland Park, not far from Andrew High School. Our Nate Rogers spoke with relatives and neighbors tonight and joins us now live. Nate.
That's right, Scott, and this is truly heartbreaking for this family. In fact, the family telling me tonight they have more questions than answers, and they say they are more than 100% sure that their loved one was not the intended target. We've learned that she lives and works in Chicago, and according, again, to relatives, they say she knows nothing about this area here in the south suburbs where she was found killed.
Text somebody yesterday, and
Michelle Williams, a postal worker and mother of 3 young sons, dead at 28 years old. Her aunt, who practically raised her, is heartbroken.
This is not something that's just finna get brushed under the rug and not be solved. They need to find out what happened to my niece.
So many gunshots were fired. Take a look at the crime scene. Evidence markers covering nearly 30 bullet casings. It happened Wednesday around midnight at the Orland Ridge Townhomes along Redbud Lane. Police found the vehicle with the headlights still on, the driver and passenger doors open. Williams' body lying on the ground. Family members tell Fox 32 the young mother was a passenger inside the car, along with some friends, including another and 2 men. When was the last time that you all heard from her?
My family talked to her. She talked to somebody in the family every single day. So we don't know who she was with. That's what we're trying to find out.
Police went door to door talking to neighbors and scanning surveillance footage for leads. Authorities have not yet released a motive. Precious ain't did nothing to nobody, and she didn't deserve this. She not a street person, so this needs to get solved. As loved ones continue to... What hurts most? Williams' 9-year-old, 4-year-old, and 8-month-old sons never to see their mother again.